Hello, dear friends. In this first chapter, the one points are remain geological time scale. Today's let's see the geological time scale. This is the last point in this first chapter. By mistakenly here write down write the chapter number 3. But in the first chapter, this point are included. In this point, content geological time scale definition superiors, uns, eras, periods and epoch. So let's see first here geological time scale. So what is the geological time scale? Geologists have divided Earth history into a series of time interval are not equal in length like the hours in a day. So you know that here the geologist has divided the earth history. So how to the time required of earth history into a different series of time and intervals is not equal in the length like the hours in a day. Instead, the time intervals are variable in length. This is because geological time is divided according to significant event occurred in the history of the earth. So geological time scale means the earth is a gradually converted into a different time scale. It's a known as a geological time scale and it's a history of the earth. Definition: the geological time scale is a system by which we measure the entire time from the origin of the present. So it means here the geological time scale means is a system by which we measure the entire time from the origin of the present. When the time the earth is a exist and up to from the existence period to the present situations of the earth, it's known as geological time scale. The geological time scale is a system of chronological dating that relates geological strata to time. So different geological strata or a period occur to the different times. So these times or this scale is a geological time scale. The geological time scale is a calendar for event in earth history. It's a simple meaning of the geological time scale. It's a calendar for event, the different events and different evidence occurred on the earth surface. So this history it's known as geological time scale. The geological time is used by geologists, paleontologists and other earth scientists to describe the timing and relationship between events that have occurred during earth history. So when the time which events are carried out on the earth surface it's included in a geological time scale. Evidence from radiometric dating indicate that earth is about 4.500 sorry 54 billion year old. This is the age of earth or origins period of the earth is approximately 4.54 billion year old. The geology of earth past have been organized into various units according to events which took place. The geological timescale subdivided all time name unit of abstract time is called in descending order of duration, superiors, eons, eras, periods and age. So let's first the first period of the geological time scale of the earth. First one is superiors. There are two primary divisions superiors of the entire earth history. They are Precambrian and Phanerozoic strata. So let's first hear Precambrian superiors. This time of superiors include in the sequence the Haddon, Archam and Proterozoic cons. And the Phanerozoic superiors will live during the Paleozoic, which means visible life. This is interval of geological time characterized by abundant complex fossilized remains. The following table summarizes the different period of time making up the geological time scale. This table is arranged with the most recent geological period at the top and the most ancient at the bottom. So the first Superior period is divided into two Earth history period, Precambrian and Paleozoic. So Precambrian periods, this time of superiors include in the sequence the Haddon, Archam and Proterozoic cons. And the Paleozoic superiors in this period, the visible life or fossils are remain in this period. Visible lives are seen in this period. Okay, so this is the table, and in this table see this the superiors, the Phanerozoic and Precambrian. So icons the Paleozoic and eras Cenozoic period, Quaternary and Tertiary. Then epoch Holocene, Paleozoic, then Tertiary periods Neogenes and Paleogenes. The era Holocene, Pleistocene and Oligocene and Eocene and Paleocene. And age in millions year is year age 1.5 years, then 65 years. This is the origin period of this strata or of the history. And the Precambrian, Proterozoic, Archean and hidden, then the age in millions years is a 540, 2500 and 3800 and 4600. So according to this table you can understand what is the exact age of this period and what which is the name of this period: the quaternary, tertiary, cretaceous, jurassic, tertiary, permians, carboniferous, devonian, silurians, ordovicians and cambrian. This is the earth history of the earth, and that time of the many things, many incidents are occurred on the earth surface, and according to this evidences the many period are divided and form. Then econs. So next period is the econs are the largest interval of geological time and are hundred of the millions of years in duration. Earth history is characterized by four cons in order from oldest to youngest. These are the hidden, Archeans and Proterozoic and Paleozoic. Most of Earth history, about 88%, is represented by the three Precambrian cons, the Hiddens, then Archaic, Proterozoic. These order cons tell the story of Earth beginning. However, because these are exposed in very limited in place on the Earth's surface, since they are the oldest cons and rocks that are Haddon and Archeans in age are often buried far below youngest rock at Earth's surface. So that time of this period, the many youngest mountains and youngest rocks are found in this period, like as Archean's age and also the oldest rocks, and these rocks is hidden and buried on the Earth's surface. Though Phanerozoic is the primary division of geological time superior, it is also considered as the fourth eons, being the youngest con of time. It is also very well represented by rock of the Earth's surface. Because of these two factors, most paleontologists and geologists study fossils and rock from the Paleozoic cons. The Paleozoic con began 541 million years ago. Thus, the Paleozoic con represent at 12% of Earth history. That is a very short period of eons on the Earth surface. And this is the diagram. This diagram shows to the different time geological time scale on the Earth surface. It shows this diagram, it's the beginning and to the living things on the Earth surface. You can see this is the various animals and various plants are found on the Earth surface. And according to this observation, the different kinds of period icons are present on the Earth surface. Then the next one is the eras. The eras, this is the one of the time geological time scale. And the eras of geological time are subdivided into eras, which are the third longest unit geological times. The second one is the equans we are also shown. And then the Paleozoic con divided into three eras: Paleozoic, Mesozoic, and Cenozoic. The most of our knowledge of the fossils record come from the three eras of the Paleozoic. The Paleozoic old life era is characterized by the trilobites, the first four-limbed vertebrates, as the origin of land plant. The first organic life might have come into existence during era. And you know that here the eras in this period, the organic and fossils and plants and vertebrates and limbs vertebrates are found, and the living organism existence into this period. The Mesozoic period era represent the age of dinosaur, though also the not worth for the first appearance of mammals and flowering plants. And in this era, the dinosaurs, like that animals are found in this period, and but not the mammals and flowering plants are found in this period. The only the limbed vertebrates and the small plants are found in this period, but not the found the flowering and mammals animals are flowering plants and mammals animals are not found. So finally, the Cenozoic era is sometimes called the age of the mammals, and it is the era during which we live today. And finally, after then the era's period, it's a finish, and then the next zone and no next period, the period is a Cenozoic. And in this zone or in this period, we see the age of mammals, because of the mammals animals are found in this period, and is the era during which we live today. And you know that now today's the mammals animals are found everywhere, and it's developed. Then the periods, the era are see in subdivided into units of time called the period. And the most well known as a geological period, yeah, is that the Jurassic period of the Mesozoic era, and because it was the period during which dinosaurs survived. And the Paleozoic era is divided into six periods from oldest to youngest, and there are the Cambrian period, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, and Permian. So note that in the United States, and the Carboniferous is divided into two separate periods, the Mississippian and the Peninsulian. The Mesozoic era is divided into the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous period. So finally, the Cenozoic era divided into tertiary, quaternary periods. And the epoch, last one is the period of geological time are divided into epoch. In turns, epoch are divided into even Norreverse unit of time called age. For the sake of simplicity, only the epoch of the Paleogene and Neogen and subunits of the Tertiary period and Quaternary periods are shown on the time scale at the top. It is important to note, however, that all of the periods of the Paleozoic era are subdivided into epoch and age. The Paleogene period is divided into the from oldest to the youngest, and the Paleocene epoch and Oligocene epoch, and the Neogen is divided into again the Miocene epoch. This finally the Carter is divided into the Paleocene and Holocene epoch, and some geologists now think that since human are having such a notable impact on the earth and its life, a new youngest epoch should be added to the quaternary and Anthropocene, and subdivisions of period into the epoch can be done only for the most recent portions of the earth geological timescale. This is the because of older rock have been buried deeply, intensely deformed and severely modified by long-term earth process. As a result, the history contained within the rock cannot be as clearly interpreted. So this is the very short term and short concept, and here we discuss about the various period origin from the earth to the present life. Okay, so here the first chapter are finished. The next lecture we will see the next second chapter, interiors of the earth. That the this chapter is very easy, and in this chapter we will discuss about how to the origin of the earth, and what is the structures of the interior part of the earth, and which main part and which main portions of the interior parts of the earth. So we will discuss the next lectures. Thank you.